What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope you're having a great finally Friday. Tomorrow, the madness begins tomorrow with the playoff game starting at 4:30 tomorrow. The San Francisco 49ers versus Seattle Seahawks. We'll be here for each and every single one of the playoff games, and I can't wait. And of course, culminating in the Cowboys versus Tampa Bay. They're going to stretch this thing out and get every bit they can out of the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have literally been trashed over and over and over again. And, that's just the way it is. That's the life of being a Dallas Cowboy fan. One of the things that they've said with the Cowboys is if they lose, then you've got to fire Mike McCarthy. You got to fire him. You got to start all over because it's just not good enough having two back-to-back 12-win seasons making the playoffs 2 years in a row. But I dare say, be careful what you wish for because we've got two great examples of firing a coach in the last year and not exactly doing any better. You'll remember the Miami Dolphins last year fired Brian Flores, right? 9-8 season. He turned the season around and, was doing some great things. Their owner decided, Stephen Ross, nah, not good enough. Let's get that bum out of here. And they hired Mike McDaniels, one of those whiz kid guys, from the San Francisco 49ers. Was it 49ers? Yeah, I think from the 49ers. And they went out and they got free agents galore. They got the Cheetah, one of the best wide receivers in football. They got Treek Hill. They went out and they got a lot of free agents, brought in a lot of talents, had a lot of hope for the season, and guess what? They end up with the exact same record. The exact same record as Brian Flores had the year before with lesser talent. Here's what's interesting. Shout out to Layla Ali, okay? Layla, I don't know if that's the real Layla Ali, Muhammad Ali's daughter, but hey, could be. She shared a link with me of Treek Hill. Now, I take it when I read this that he literally just trashed his own team. That he literally just said, we're ass. Let me read it to you and you decide. Treek Hill. This one right here will mean a lot more to me because I've never been an underdog. In Kansas City, I was blessed to be on a really good football team. Here, it's different. I feel like right now I got a chip on my shoulder, and so do the rest of these guys. Fellas, think about if you went home to your woman and you said something like that. Just think how the reaction would be if you said something like that. Oh my goodness. I just realized something. Oh crap. I got to do something. Damn. Hold on. A bet's a bet. And sadly, this is one of those ones that's going to be hurting till next year. Damn. Damn. Seat cushion over there. I got a Cowboy one and a Washington one for my friend Jim Bloom, who died from cancer quite a few years back. Him and I have had a standing bet that whoever wins their seat cushion, it's like a weather vane. Right now, the Commanders have the left hand up in my man cave. And so I have to look at that shit until the Cowboys beat them again. Damn. Anyway, fellas, imagine if you went home and kind of said, I've never been in a relationship with a woman who wasn't, like a model. But I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm gonna work that much harder. She'd be like, "Psh, psh, psh." Let me read it one more time. This one right here will mean a lot more to me because I've never uh, been an underdog. In Kansas City, I was blessed to be with a real good football team. Here, it's different. I feel like right now I got a chip on my shoulder, and so do the rest of the guys. Man, I can't help you, bro. I can't help you on that one. But, it is what it is. I think he's recognizing after saying that, how good Tua was in comparison to Pat Mahomes, that maybe he spoke too soon. And this is one of those things that you never want to burn your bridges. You never want to burn you just don't. So we'll see what happens to the Miami Dolphins. The bigger question is what will happen to Tua? Because Tua had a breakout season as well as a breakup season because you saw the talent that he has, but the fragility of that talent as well. And you have to wonder, is he going to be okay to be able to play in the future? And I could also say the same thing about Lamar Jackson, who yesterday tweeted out about his knee is still not quite there, that it's a sprained PCL. There's still a lot of swelling. There's still a lot of movement in it. He's not ready for the playoffs. Interestingly enough, let me say shout out to Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy, Inventables electrician extraordinaire. He is truly the jack of all trades. Um, he had shared with me that Ed Oliver was talking about the Commanders trying to trade for Lamar Jackson. We know when it's the off season, it will be the Washington Commanders always scrambling, trying to find a quarterback or a new victim, I should say. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Carson Wentz. It doesn't matter if you're Ryan Fitzpatrick. It doesn't matter if you're Alex Smith. It doesn't matter if you're RG3. It doesn't matter if you're Donovan McNabb. It does not matter if you're Colt McCoy. Quarterback careers or Dwayne Haskins. Should I continue? Quarterbacks' careers go to die when they go to Washington. It is literally a black hole. The players come in, their careers get sucked out. I don't know why it is, but it seems to be the same thing with the Cleveland Browns. You can't look at what Deshaun Watson coming back. Now, granted, he didn't play last year, and of course, he didn't play until midpoint of the season. But you don't look at him and say, yeah, that guy's one of the best quarterbacks in football. Maybe he'll rebound. But those are two places that if you're a quarterback, you don't want to go. So, will the Commanders end up going for the big move and getting Lamar Jackson? Will it be trying to get Jimmy G? Will it be getting Derek Carr? Who knows? But we know one thing. That's what they do. I'm Mark Holmes, and less than an hour, I'll see prime time and game time, and 9 o'clock we'll be on here too. Appreciate you. Peace.